Welcome to Mozza Versus. Feels like ages since we've done one of these, years maybe. None of the boys wanted to face me, but we finally found someone that's up for it. We're at a fantastic venue in Essex, Berners Hall Fishery. It's an irrigation reservoir. The water's a little bit down at the moment. Obviously, with it being a reservoir, all of the people in Essex have been drinking too much. So, it's around about 24 acres in size. I would say at the moment it's probably about 19 acres due to the water being down. There's around about 600 carp in here, 30 to maybe 40 30-pounders that's swimming in here as well. Along with that, there's a fair few 40-pounders up to 44 pound, one of which is a common that is absolutely mega that swims in here. Funny enough, it was a fish that Harry caught last year. So facing me in this match then, he's not a British champion, he's not a world champion, he's not a European champion, he's not got a lot going for him then, has he? So I might be able to win this one, you never know. It's Jim Wilson, he's a big fish angler, and to be honest, his style of angling is very similar to mine, but I'm thoroughly looking forward to this match.
Can't talk about him, he's just turned up, look. No, I've been really looking forward to this trip. We had it penciled in for earlier on in the year, but because of work commitments, I had to bail out, unfortunately, and he gave me a load of stick for it, so I really hope I kick his backside in this one. Sorry, I keep looking that way because Mozza's loitering around my Evo and that's making me nervous. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Like I say, it's a lovely lake, there's some lovely fish. I had a quick look on the website before we came down, and some of the fish in here look incredible, so a couple of those would be ace, especially if I get to walk off having beat him.
Draw time then, Jim.
Oh, the bit I've been waiting for.
You've waited all your life for this,
I have,
eh?
mate, I have. We had to cancel one though, mate, didn't we?
We did indeed, just because of the draw.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I had
Right.
to go Google rock, paper, scissors, mate.
Yeah, well, I was wondering, because you haven't got children, have you?
No,
so?
mate, no.
Not that that matters, obviously, when it comes to Tom.
Yeah, obviously. He's too busy
Right.
fishing, that boy.
Rock, paper, scissors, best of three.
Excellent.
Tense music started.
Oh, dun-dun.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Go on, we are.
Why are you sweating?
Oh, mate, you're making me nervous, Moz.
Ready?
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Yes! 1-0. Come on.
No.
Very tense.
It is.
Ready?
Proper nervous.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Yeah!
Oh, no, you thumped me on the draw.
To be honest, I'd be happy with any side. Honestly,
No,
I would have.
mate,
But I
no.
would have been happy with any side. I'm going to go on the right, I think, just because it gives me a little bit more water,
All right.
rather than being hemmed
Can deal
in.
with
I've
that.
just got to hope that 2 people turn up to the left of us
Cheers, mate.
with
He's
bait
going to be on the
boats.
phone in a minute, isn't he, ringing
Yeah.
everybody. Get down here now.
Right, draw's
Proper hands
done.
him in. Excellent.
Best of luck to you,
You
mate.
too, mate. You too.
Lucky charm time then. Months of planning for this. Months.
Why
and
am I
months of
absolutely
planning.
petrified right now?
Well, not many people know that you're a male stripper, so
oh no.
this is the perfect lucky charm for you. Nervous?
Mate, if I can't
Good, you should
describe
be, you
quite
should be.
how nervous I am.
Start the music, Brad. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
This sounds... Oh my
Dun, dun,
god.
Hey, Jim!
Oh, mate.
Perfect. It's similar height as well.
Yeah, mate, I can't argue with you at all. That is just brilliant. I don't want to see your search history though, mate, to find something like that.
I want him by your rods, Jim.
It's fine. We can do that, mate.
Good.
We can do that.
Don't lose
Bradley
him.
can cuddle him tonight.
Well, yeah, Bradley's got first dibs.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, mate. Look after him.
Oh, thanks, Moz. You're too kind, aren't you?
Oh, look at him.
Oh, mate.
I've had that in the van for months.
Have you?
Yeah. I'm dreading someone finding it.
Especially at customs or something like that.
Yeah. It has been to Rainbow.
I don't want to know. You had 2 weeks on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
You ready, Jim?
What for, mate?
Get them out in the pond, you. Let's get them out.
Pretty much ready to get 2 out, mate.
Good luck, but not too much luck.
Likewise, superstar.
Tactics wise, I'm still a little bit unsure. I tried to keep an open mind on this. You always get that, you know, the ideas when you're coming down there of what you're going to use and sort of how you're going to fish the venue as such, just from research really. It's quite a big venue, obviously reservoir, there's a fair bit of water out of it at the moment. My first idea was to fish all 3 on one spot, find a clear spot and fish all 3 on it. But now I've sort of seen them here, there and everywhere, I think I might go in with, there's another one, I might go in with 2 on one spot and I might roam a rod around. So I'm still a little bit undecided tactics wise what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to fish a solid bag on one of them and the other 2 I'm probably going to have 360s, or I may even tie a zig up because it's definitely ziggy weather at the moment. So a little bit undecided whilst I'm setting up in a minute, and another one's just shown all over matey next door. I'll be poaching him up in a minute, don't you worry. But yeah, it looks, like I say, mad for it. It's fish in the area. There's a few up on the surface I've seen as well, hence why I might be steering towards putting a zig out maybe. And again, Codsville.
Right, basically, I'm trying to find somewhere where I can present some rods. Obviously seen a fair few fish out here really, earlier even, but it's quite not majorly heavy, but there's quite a lot of Canadian about. It's quite fresh as well, so it's still quite tough. And there's even what looks like a little bit of kelp mixed in amongst it. So I'm just working around the water I've got in an arc at a similar sort of distance, just trying to find clear areas really amongst where the fish were showing earlier. I found 1 so far, but it's not big enough to fish sort of 2 or 3 rods on it really. So that's going to be a single rod without doubt, sort of over towards a corner of the lake to my left hand side. And I'm just trying to work an area now where I can get 2 rods on and hopefully concentrate a bit of bait with the solids, which I still think is going to be the winner. So yeah, give it another 10-15 minutes of this. I think I've found an area that I might be able to get away with it on, a little bit shorter than I wanted to fish really. But I'll keep giving it a couple more casts with a grappling lead and see how it feels, and then look at getting some rods out.
Well, the sun's dying down behind us. Looks absolutely beautiful. We've not had the rods out very long, to be fair. We've only had them out for about half an hour. So I'm carrying on spodding at the minute whilst enjoying that beautiful sunset. There's been a few fish show already in Jim's swim, so I'm a little bit nervous at the minute that he might end up with the first one, but whilst the rods are out in the water, you never know who's going to get that first bite. So I'm going to get a few more spods out. I've put around about 15 spods at the moment. I'm going to put about 5 more out. I think we're going to have a takeaway tonight as well. Just enjoying that beautiful sunset. Lovely. Mate, this is what you need on them cold winter nights.
It is, mate. Mate, if we were talking to Lewis Porter, it is winter. Full on winter. Oh, bad boy food. Blackpool Illuminations. I'm now blind, Bradley.
Welcome to Carnage. I've literally just landed a fish on the right hand rod. Managed to get it in without wiping any of the other rods out, and almost as I've landed it, left hand rod's gone, so they're definitely out there on the spot at the minute. It's a bit of an angry one, this, and like I say, I've already got one fish in the net. Ears open. In a few minutes time we'll have 2. And then yeah, got woken up by a bite on the right hander. Real slow take, you know, and you've had a rubbish night's sleep and you sort of like, you're sleeping, you can hear deet, deet, deet. I'm thinking, I swear that's an alarm. Yeah, it was an alarm, boy. Angry one. Totally different fight, this one, from the first one I had. Yeah, that first one, oh, he's a bit of a chunk. A bit bigger than I thought, that first one. Now that I've looked at him in the head torch, he's all right. Come on, so we can get this one in. Come on, come on. Chill out, you nutter. Oh. Come on, you lunatic. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boy. Yes! Oh, oh. Look at that. Common and a mirror side by side. Beautiful. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Oh, lovely. Love it when a plan comes together. I was sort of sat up when I heard them fish last night thinking, oh God, have I done the right thing fishing all 3 rods on one spot? Well, that right there is proof that I did do the right thing. 2 in the net within minutes. Yes! 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 Oh, yes! Come on. Oh, yes! Let's have a cup of tea, man. Right, with them fish in the net. Oh, it's freezing! God, I'm not used to this cold. So I'm going to make me and Bradders a cup of tea to celebrate. Then I might go and get Jim up and just tease him that I've got a possible giant in the net. No, we'll let him sleep. We'll just tell him his downfall once he wakes up later, maybe. But, you know, oh, I'm buzzing. Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing that I've got one of these commons that I was after from here, or I say one of these commons. I mean, me and Brad are contemplating whether it's the one or not. Whether it's not 40. It can't be £40. But it's I think it's definite 30. It has to be. But it's completely dwarfing the mirror that's in the net. Brad reckons the mirror's about £20, and it is completely dwarfing that. But I don't think the mirror is. I think it's a mid-double.
I've got my glasses on, they make everything like 10 times smaller.
Yeah, so Brad's got his cock glasses on. So
as long as the missus don't borrow them.
So yeah, whilst he's got them on, everything's tiny. Take that as you will. The kettle's taking a while. Doesn't help when you knock it off the stove, really, does it? But it's nearly ready now.
What do you expect when it's you? I'm surprised you didn't kick it off, let alone just knock it off. Now, I know you've had one because I saw, so
Yeah.
how far behind am I?
Well, I've had another one.
You've had another?
I've had another, mate. I could have done with your expertise on the old netting malarkey.
You're saying I'm a good gilly, Moz, is that what you're saying?
yeah, exactly.
My reputation
Mate,
preceding me.
Have a look at this comp. See, I don't know. See, Brad reckons the other ones are 20. That's the common, obviously, on the left there, and the mirror on the right.
Mate, that ain't a bad one, that, Moz.
30,
That one on the
innit?
left, it means I'm going to have to really... I need to pull my finger out here, don't I? I can't be having Mozza 2-0 up. But that one on the left, mate, that looks like a good fish, that.
Doesn't it? Yes.
That looks like a good one, that, Moz. That
Yes.
looks like a good one, that.
Good enough.
Oh, mate.
There we go then. He is absolutely gorgeous. Mega carp, that one. He's lost his spike on his dorsal fin. It looks like he's been in the wars a little bit, bless his soul, but still fighting fit. He rucked like mad, this one did. A lot more so than the bigger common that we got waiting in the net. But yeah, I'm buzzing with him. 16 pound, 3 ounces on the scoreboard. Makes a change for me catching them first, but absolutely buzzing all the same. Mega fish. Mwah. Thank you, darling. Here we go then. Fish number 1 back to our watery home. Thank you for the visit. Yes. Right. Let's get this common out. Let's get this common out. I hope you've got the heavy end. I've got nothing here.
Mate, it definitely feels quite chunky, mine. Mate, he's got to be a 30. All right, go on.
What we got?
Ready? Oh, it's only £9.10.
Yeah. Come on.
Whoa, not quite.
No, it ain't, is he?
He's not. Not quite.
He is.
29.
6.
29.6.
29.6. Oh, cheers, dude.
Nice one, mate.
Nice. The biggest fish on Mozza versus so far. Look at him, chunky monkey. He's got like a rainbow bobbly head on him. Oh, he is absolutely mega. 29 pounds 6 ounces, and that is a nice little weight to add to the scoreboard. But all of that's totally irrelevant. He is absolutely awesome. What a lovely carp. I'm absolutely buzzing with him. What a belter on a solid bag, crayfish mini mix, and my little maggot rig in there as well. Epic. What a lovely carp. Yes! Ah, buzzing. Right. Well, got to have a look at the other side of this awesome carp. Ah, he's absolutely mega. Awesome fish. Right, time to get you back to your watery home, fella. Mwah. Thank you very much. Yes! Right. All right. One more kiss. Ah, mega fish. Right, you may now go. Thank you very much. Yes! Yes!
Well, just by way of an update, it's not going very well for me at the minute. The fish that were here yesterday, they're not showing as much today. I've already asked Mozza on the rules and I'm not allowed to move, which is a bit of a downer because I know where I'd be going if I could. I'd be going to his right and fishing longer than him. I'm not overly bothered. We've still got 24 hours to go. He's had 2 so far. Both lovely fish, but that common was one I'd love to have caught. Really, really nice fish, and fair play to him. He's fished it well so far. Contemplating having a bit of a change of tactics, and I'm contemplating maybe going a little bit longer, although the spot I've got 2 rods on feels really good for a bite. Just gonna have to start freshening things up really and start making a few changes and see if we can work some magic.
So the rig that I landed that common on then is this little beauty here. Starting with a hook bait, you'll notice I've got some wrigglers there, just on top of a bit of plastic corn, and inside that corn is a size 14 hook. It's nice and easy. You can just hook 3 maggots or 4 maggots on, pull the size 14 hook inside the bit of plastic there. That never ever comes out. It's the easiest way I find to use maggots. Moving down to the hook section, I've got a size 4 wide gauge beaked. Then moving on to the material, I've got some 25-pound reflex camo there, and there's around about 4 inches of hook link. That sits inside the solid bag nice and easily. It's a nice supple braid, and how I've got it is with a big loop here, and in the centre of where the loop knot is, I've masked that with a blob of putty. So moving on to the lead section then, I've got 3.5 ounce flat pair lead, and that is set up eject style. So in the bottom here, you've got a little plug there, that just plugs into the bottom of the lead, goes around the top. You've got a groove on the lead there, and then you've got the little insert on the top. So when you get the bite, the plug comes out the bottom and the lead just simply falls away. That just leaves you with this section here. There's a little bit of weed out there, so to be honest, fishing this eject style like that is absolutely perfect. You would normally tie these up, you know, on little leaders, but they don't allow leaders on Berners Hall, so this is tied obviously straight to my main line. I'm just fishing it simply with a solid bag, tiny little pellets in there, and that is what's done me the bite. Right, so I'm going to get this tied up and put into a solid bag. Oh, it looks like Jim's in. Right, Jim's in, let's go and see what he's got on the end.
Oh mate, I heard Mozza talking away, so I thought I'd leave you to it for a minute, and then within like 30 seconds I felt it grating. I just thought, no!
Now I've heard the best thing to do is just point the rod at it and pull as
and
hard
walk backwards as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Mate, I've just come up here because obviously the water level's down
yeah.
so much, just to try and change the line angle on it. And
Mate, ideal.
I ain't winning this one at the minute. It's proper stale, mate. And obviously barbless hooks as well. It's like, oh, I can't let it go slack. Right, you might notice I've come up really high. The water level's down on the lake at the minute, so I've come right up onto the top of the embankment. The reason I've done that is to try and get some purchase over the fish and try and get the line higher in the water. That height can often get them up and moving out of the weed bed. It's not working at the minute, but I'm not going to panic. Obviously there's barbless hooks on here, so I'm not going to let it go slack unless I have to. So I'm just going to keep the pressure on for a little bit and just see if it starts to move. One of the things I would say about these kind of situations, if any of you watched the guest sessions I did with Lou, I had one in a similar situation where it was proper solid. Don't panic, you know, they're hooked. It's just a case of whether we can do enough to make them to break free from the weed. So don't panic, don't rush anything, and don't dive from one thing to another. It's been a couple of minutes now keeping steady pressure on. I've tried obviously from up high. I've backed down at like water level now to try a different angle. Just going to keep the pressure on for another couple of minutes, see if anything starts to break. And by break, I mean obviously you'll start to feel the weed tear through the pressure in bits and pieces. If that doesn't work, it's not ideal being a barbless water only in terms of putting the rod down on the rest, but I might have to give it a couple of minutes like that and see if it swims free of its own accord when there isn't as much pressure on. I literally only put some extra bait out over these rods 20 minutes ago. Come on.
You're winning now then. Winning now.
We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. So.
Ideal. Oh,
Mate, it's foul hooked after
all of that. No one likes to see that.
After all of that, he's not even hooked in the mouth.
Oh no.
I reckon he was originally in the mouth.
Brad, shush.
Oh, he's foul hooked. Oh, no one likes to see that.
Oh well, we go again. We go again, we go again, we go again, we go again. No!
He's gutted.
No!
Oh, that is savage.
Oh, right. Waders on, get him unhooked.
What could have been, Jim? What could have been, eh?
He's a little perler as well.
He is, he's lovely.
A proper
I
little
can't believe I'm
corker.
holding your foul hooked fish for you.
Thanks, Moz.
Do you want me to kiss him?
Oh, that'd be rubbing salt into the wounds. Oh, Mozza. Mozza, Mozza, Mozza.
Oh, mate, that's gutting.
That is, absolutely.
That's the first one we've had as well. Right, this is the mix then. So I've got some beta stim pellets in there, like little 2 millers, which I'm putting into my solid bag. I've got some corn in there and loads of crushed SLK. So I'm going to put probably 10 spods of that out, and then I'm going to put 5 spods of maggots over the top as well. But the bulk of the mix is going to be SLK crumb, corn, and these beta stim pellets. All right, let's get some bait out.
I'm actually hurting quite a lot at that last one. That's how it goes though, isn't it? So I'm going to get these rods sorted. Got to redo my middle rod as well because it got dragged out of position during the fight when I actually got that one moving. So I just need to get one on the scoreboard now. Starting to feel it a little bit, if I'm honest. So I just need to up the work rate again and make sure I don't let him get too far in front. But what'll be will be. But I'm telling you now, I'm going to work my socks off to make sure I beat him.
Oh, this fish is taken loads of line off of me on the bite. Yeah, so I was just in the middle of spodding up my new area that I'm going to roam another rod on, and my middle rod, which is on the solid bag, has just gone. Well, the line is singing its crap horror song, like a crap horror scene, innit? Like from some lame horror movie. And it's quite fitting because fish has gone solid. He's right out there as well. He's a long, long way out. Come on, darling. Maybe if I talk to her through the line, you know, like you used to have as kids with a cup on the thingy. This could win me the match, please. Pop! Oh! She's still on. She's coming slowly. I'm proper sinking here. Way! Oh man. Come on, stop fighting. There she is. Oh, it's a lovely mirror. Oh, what's going on with the net? Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, we needed that. Oh, man, I can't believe it's in the net. I cannot believe it. Oh, what a palaver. Yes, it's in the net. Whew. Buzzing. We is absolutely mint. That's like a bigger version of the one you had to put back, Jim.
Oh, cheers, Moz, thanks. I thought you were going to say something along those lines. I was waiting for him. That's what you're supposed to hook 'em, Wilson. Yeah. Just check that hook hole, mate. He's going to try and do something sneaky.
He's in there, don't you worry. Only hook him in the lip. Right.
Good skills, mate.
Cheers,
Good
man.
skills.
I don't think he's gonna go £20. I reckon reckon 79. That was well off. £20.8. Yes. Well, I didn't think he was a 20, so yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. Oh, mega. He's such a lovely carp as well. Right, let's have a look at him because he's absolutely wicked. Proper cool carp. Right. Mega, 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 mega. £20, 8 ounces added to the scoreboard with this beauty that I honestly didn't think I was going to get in the net, to be honest. Once he'd weeded up and I had to put that rod down, I was a little bit disheartened, thinking he's going to fall off, but he didn't. He stayed on, and yeah, wow, a magnificent creature from the wonderful Bernardsall. Epic. Thank you, darling. Let's get her back. Nice.
Right, bit of an update time. That last one of Mozza's, as much as I'm chuffed to bits for him to have caught, that really hurts. That really compounded the fact that that one was foul hooked that I went through the mill with getting in out of the weed. I feel like I've worked my backside off today as well. I've constantly been trying different hook bait combinations, been regularly topping up the spots, little and often, literally every hour, 3-4 spoms, re-chucking the solids, you know, literally eyes peeled all day as well. I'm starting to feel like I'm hemmed into this corner a little bit. I've tried getting Mozza to break on his strict rules about no moving, but he's not having it. I've even threatened him and that hasn't worked. So no, he's fishing his backside off, bless him. I feel like I'm working my backside off and just not getting a break at the minute.
Brad. Right, middle rod's just gone. 360 rig this one is. I think, yeah. We had a bit of a drama earlier on where I'd wiped one of them out. Couldn't reel that one in, mate. Yeah, please. Keep coming, darling. Keep coming. That's it. You wipe that other rod out.
Is it under or over it?
It's in between at the minute. Oh, hello. Cheers, my dears.
It's all right.
Oh, I'm falling.
It's another nice one.
Oh. Mate! Mate!
You're just determined to rub it in today, aren't you? Oh mate, when I saw that flip out, I thought,
was
no way, mate. You're just determined to rub it in today, aren't you? That was quality. Chuck us a rod. Chuck us a rod.
Mate, that's never happened before.
Mate, that was some proper nifty shuffling skills. Oh, mega.
I cannot believe that.
That was mega.
That was close. Oh my God. I actually get over that that's just happened.
Oh, mate, that was proper quality.
Oh man. Right, well, I don't know if anyone saw that, but it was like right on the edge of his net, and I saw it was there. I thought, oh God, and I've reached for the net and it's just gone ping as it's gone in the net. Wow. Normally that happens just before the net. It never happens.
It never happens over the cord, does it? Never, never.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Jim's like, you!
Like I say, when you look in, it's in,
mate,
isn't it?
Just?
Mate.
I need to get back my syndicate. The one that I haven't had a bite from all year. Well, I was just sorting out getting that fish weighed up that you just saw me luckily net, and the right hand rod's ramped off, so we've just quickly put him in the retainer for the second, whilst I hopefully get this one in, which feels like a better fish, to be honest. Petrified playing him under the rod tip now. Oh, there he is. It ain't one of the giants, but he'll definitely do. Come on, pig. Come on, pig. Stay up. Oh. Come on, darling. Come on, sweetheart. Come on then. Come on then. Come on, pig. Come on. Yes, yes. Oh, sweet. That lead in there. There's a lead gone. Oh, the lead decides to fall off now. Oh, yes. Oh, buzzing. Another one in the bag. Lovely. Yeah, very nice. Come on. Come on, come on. I need my little weigh bar. Oh, ready?
$26.12.
26.12. Nice. Sweet. Jim, put that knife down. Oh, yes. Oh, he is mint, mint, mint. Right, let's have a little looky. Oh, well, look at that. I'm certainly making up for it this session from the last 3 that I've had on Mozza Versus. He is a proper cool carp. 26.12 of Berners Hall. Beautiful, beautiful common. Yes! Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. What a lovely carp. Yes! Right, well, this is the next one that I luckily netted, may I add. And yeah, he shouldn't be lying beneath us right now, really. He should be back in his watery home already, but yes, let's see what the scores on the doors are. Ray.
28.6. 28.6, right, yeah.
28.6, oh, yes. Shoulders on him.
He's lovely, mate.
He is lovely.
He's proper lovely.
Right, he's got it all going on. He's a proper breeze block. Look at him, he's got the shoulders, the odd scale here and there. Mega, 28 pounds, 6 ounces. Oh, free! Angry, angry mirror. But awesome all the same. Buzzing with him on the 360 rig, even though it did fall out just as he was being netted. It's a rig that doesn't normally ever let me down, and it hasn't this time round. He is mega. Mwah! What a carp, yes! Absolutely buzzing, lost for words, to be honest. Let's go. Ah, yes, yes. Oh, wicked. That's it then. End of this
Misery.
match. Misery, match, misery.
Match, yeah, end of the match.
Mate, it's been good on my bar.
Mate, it's been a giggle. It's been a giggle. And it's one of them, mate, innit? Nobody can say I ain't tried. That's
No, God.
But,
Both tried.
yeah, exactly,
Hard.
mate, exactly.
That's
It's
my
been a
back
good
is feeling it.
yeah, it's been a laugh, mate, and it's obviously, it's come good for you, mate, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
You know when you have
yeah.
one of those feelings, on the drive down I was thinking this is going to happen. But no,
Yeah,
fair play to you, mate.
Cheers,
Proper
Steve.
fair play to
Thank you, buddy. So that's it. Finally won myself a Mozza versus. Thank God I can stop getting grief from all them world champions now. Right, that's it. Until next time, hope you enjoyed this Mozza versus.
See you soon.